It's time to talk about Avatar. So I just watched Avatar for the first time since 2010 when I rented the movie at Blockbuster and watched it on not even an HD TV, one of those old box TVs. And so I just wanted to sit here and give you my immediate thoughts because I haven't talked about this movie in 13 years almost. I mean, it's been a long ass time. I didn't even watch it on Blu-ray, I don't think. So this is like my first real experience with Avatar. I remembered a lot of major plot points, but this is my first time genuinely, watching the movie, I would even say, as Avatar The Way of Water does come out this week, so it was fitting to rewatch this. The debate around Avatar, for as long as I can remember, is, is the movie overrated? Like, why is it the #1 box office king? And I'm just gonna cut to the chase here. This movie is not that good. It made its money from the visual effects. Really not a secret. That's not like I'm sitting here just saying some extravagant lie. The movie has some of, if not the best visual effects of all time, especially for when it came out in 2009. It was way ahead of its time. James Cameron spent a lot of time getting this thing right visually, and that shines here. I mean, legit, like, jaw-dropping, stunning CGI. From the beginning, to the very final shot, this world of Pandora is so damn immersive. And that is the highlight and strong suit of this movie, is that it feels like this other world that you almost want to go visit because it's just so damn cool with all the creatures and just the visuals. My God, the lighting, just everything about it. To a T, visually, it's masterful. I mean, you don't really get CGI spectacles like this where there's, not that many hiccups. It just looks glorious, especially on a big HD TV like the one I just watched it on. But now that we've got that out of the way, once you kind of take a step back from the fact that, yeah, this is stunning CGI, there's not much meat to the bone here. Like, this is a very bare bones plot in my opinion, and I'm kind of shocked to say how predictable and generic the story was because, again, I remembered beats from the story when I watched this movie almost, over a decade ago now, but I forgot how damn predictable it was, and frankly, boring. I fell asleep twice while watching this. I had to rewind multiple times because I kept catching myself dozing off because I just didn't give a shit about anyone in this movie. I wanted to, but damn it, I didn't. You've got generic-ass military humans. We're not in Kansas anymore. Just a story that we've seen a million times, in different forms of media, from a television show to a movie. A lot of people compare it to Dances with Wolves. I haven't seen, but I'm familiar with the Dances with Wolves story. It's been explained to me in history class. It's almost a Seven Samurai-esque story, an abridged version of that. It's a trope we've seen a million times in fiction, where one person is becoming familiar with a way's culture, if you will, and kind of adapts to it, even though he's originally sent there for a mission. They turn on that mission, they become friends with the people they're trying to screw over, and they retaliate, and that's the plot of Avatar with really cool visual effects. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I had forgotten how run-of-the-mill this movie was. If this movie wasn't as visually stunning, if there were more hiccups with the CGI, or if the CGI was, shoddy at times, would that warrant the hype? Would this movie have made almost $3 billion at the box office? I think truly this is the only movie in existence where people are willing to throw away any issues they have with the story, the plot, the generic characters and writing, and be like, oh my gosh, it's the visuals though. Like, go watch a nature documentary then. Like, just go watch beautiful shots of nature, or just, watch a compilation of any shot from this movie without dialogue, because the story is weak. It's paper thin. I'm just telling it how I saw it. It's paper thin, and I know people love this movie, and more power to you. I'm glad you do. I really wanted to like it on this rewatch, but if I'm being brutally honest here, this movie was boring. Terribly boring. Because I didn't care about anyone, truly. Yeah, there were some epic action sequences in the final act, but there were hollow characters accompanying them that I didn't really care about. And I forgot how predictable it was. Like, I'm really shocked that the narrative within this visual masterpiece is so weak. The visuals are just on another level, and the story is so far below that. If I watch a movie, I am fighting with every ounce of my being to stay awake. And I said to hell with this. I paused the movie, I threw on some background noise on YouTube, and I took like a 30-minute nap, and I had to come back to it because I just could not fight anymore. The movie was putting me to sleep. So I sit here baffled. I just finished the movie maybe 10 minutes ago. I've heard all the praise that it's visually stunning, and I get it. I've heard that a million times. But aside from that, what does this movie really have to offer? And let me know if you love this movie. Please let me know in the comments down below, because again, I'm glad that you love it. But to me, visual effects aside, there's not much here. Not much here at all. I wondered why maybe I should rewatch Avatar. I'd say it every year. And I made it nearly 13 years without the urge to rewatch it. The only reason I rewatched it is because the new movie comes out this week and I'm gonna go see it. I hope to God it's better than what I just watched, because it wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen. Because again, the visuals alone carry a lot of the weight, but that's not the whole thing. That's not the whole equation. There's a lot of other factors that go into making a movie besides the visual effect, and I feel like Avatar gets the biggest hall pass of all time for some weird reason. There's damn good visual effects in loads of other movies. I don't know why, that's not put at the forefront of a lot of those conversations. It doesn't make sense to me at all. That's just my 2 cents. Avatar is a snoozer, in my opinion, with some great ideas, but damn, is it really bare bones at the end of the day. Sure, it's got great visual effects. I'm not going to argue with anyone who says it does, because you'd have to be a moron to say it didn't have great visual effects. But that doesn't make a movie one of the greatest of all time, or a masterpiece, just because it's cool visually. I'm not going to watch a 3-hour movie and be like, oh, this movie's really boring, but the visuals are cool, so screw it, I'm in. No. I don't like to be that cynical in videos, but my god, did this movie just irritate me. I feel like I just wasted 3 hours, but I'm going to see the new one tomorrow at an early screening, and hoping to God that it is better. And if it's not, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably going to throw in the towel on this whole Avatar thing. What do you guys think of the first Avatar? Let me know in the comments down below. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified for all my future reviews, reactions, rankings, all that good stuff. I will have a review of Avatar: The Way of Water coming very soon this week. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Avatar in the comments down below, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.